Morality is a story told by the weak to make their chains feel meaningful. From the moment you are born, it is pressed into your hands like a sacred scripture. Do this, don't do that, be kind, be patient, be fair, and above all, be obedient while calling it virtue. People think morality is eternal. They think it descends from heaven, untouched by power, untouched by profit. That belief alone tells me everything I need to know about them. Morality is not a rule of the world. It is a tool of the world. I learned this early. When you are powerless, morality is praised. When you are strong, morality is negotiated. And when you stand at the peak, morality bends so completely that it pretends it was always on your side. I have seen saints commit atrocities and call it justice. I have seen devils save lives because it suited their interests. The world applauded both, without shame. That is when I understood. Good and evil are not opposites. They are labels applied after the result is decided. People ask, is this right? I ask, does this work? Fang Yuan once said something that most people are too afraid to accept. There is no eternal enemy and no eternal friend. There is only eternal benefit. That single sentence shatters entire civilizations built on moral illusions. You want to know why morality exists? Because it regulates the herd. If everyone pursued benefit with clarity, the world would be chaos. So morality was invented as a system of traffic lights. Stop here, slow down there. Never question who installed the lights or who never has to obey them. Morality teaches you to feel guilt for wanting more. It teaches you shame for ambition. It teaches you pride in sacrifice, so others may profit from it. Look carefully. Who benefits when you forgive endlessly? Who gains when you refuse to retaliate? Who rises when you stay pure while they stay practical? Morality is not meant to restrain the powerful. It is meant to train the weak. I do not reject morality. That would be foolish. I use it. When kindness grants me trust, I am kind. When cruelty grants me fear, I am cruel. When righteousness grants me legitimacy, I wear it like ceremonial robes. When evil grants me efficiency, I discard those robes without hesitation. People think this makes me heartless. No, it makes me awake. Fang Yuan understood this better than anyone. So what if I'm demonic? So what if I'm righteous? As long as I achieve my goal, everything else is irrelevant. Most people live trapped between two prisons, conscience and fear. They are afraid of being judged by others and terrified of judging themselves honestly. I am free from both. Morality, to me, is a language, not a law, a currency. Not a commandment. You don't obey currency, you spend it. When the masses see you act morally, they call you noble. When they see you abandon morality, they call you evil. But they never ask the most important question. Who won? History never remembers who was kind. It remembers who remained. The victors write ethics textbooks. The defeated write apologies. People love to quote morals when they are losing. They abandon them the moment victory is within reach. Watch closely. When someone has nothing, they preach fairness. When they gain advantage, they preach patience. When they dominate, they preach peace. And when they fall, they preach morality again. This cycle is so predictable it becomes laughable. You think morality restrains me? No. Morality is the rope I let others wrap around themselves. When I act righteously, people lower their guard. When I act mercifully, people grow dependent. When I act honorably, people reveal their secrets willingly. Then, when the moment arrives, I decide whether morality still serves me. If it does, I uphold it with absolute conviction. If it doesn't, I discard it without regret. That is not hypocrisy. That is clarity. Fang Yuan once mocked the idea of moral purity. Those who insist on purity are often the first to drown in blood. The world is not a moral test. It is a battlefield of interests. You are not judged by heaven. You are judged by outcome. Those who cling to rigid morality shatter when reality pushes back. They freeze when forced to choose between survival and virtue. They hesitate. They tremble. I do not. I have already made peace with the truth. I am not here to be good. I am here to endure. People misunderstand endurance. They think it means patience. It does not. It means adaptation without sentimentality. If morality helps me endure, I embrace it. If morality obstructs me, I crush it. No hesitation, no guilt, because guilt is a luxury of the sheltered. The starving man does not debate ethics. The hunted animal does not apologize. The conqueror does not seek approval. Only spectators moralize. Fang Yuan said, "The world is cruel, but fairness has never been part of its design." And yet people keep asking the world to be fair. They might as well beg fire not to burn. You want to survive? Then understand this. Morality is contextual. What is evil today is praised tomorrow. What is condemned now is celebrated later. Revolutionaries are called criminals until they win. Kings are called tyrants after they fall. So tell me, why would I chain myself to a concept so unstable? I refuse to be ruled by words created by those who fear reality. I do not wake up asking, "Am I good?" I ask, "Am I closer to my goal?" Every action is weighed by benefit. Every choice is measured by consequence. Every relationship is evaluated by utility. This does not mean I lack emotion. It means I command it. Compassion is a lever. Cruelty is a blade. Justice is a banner. Deceit is a shield. A fool chooses one and worships it. I wield all of them. People love moral heroes because they feel safe watching someone else bleed for ideals. They love villains because it excuses their own cowardice. I am neither. I am the one who remains standing when the story ends. Fang Yuan once concluded, "As long as I live, everything is possible." That is my morality. Survival, ascension, control. If I must be righteous to advance, I will be righteous without flaw. If I must be demonic to advance, I will be demonic without mercy. The world does not reward consistency. It rewards effectiveness. So remember this when you feel guilt tightening around your throat. Morality did not choose you. You were trained into it, and training can be undone. The moment you stop asking whether something is allowed and start asking whether it is necessary, you step onto the path of true freedom. Not the freedom of innocence, the freedom of those who understand how the world actually works. I do not break moral rules. I stand above them, and from there I decide which ones still deserve to exist.